With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Coming up, well, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens and themselves. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. At the 39-yard line.
No, we changed it.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Steps away to his left. It's complete. This is Derrick Henry. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Play action. It's Jackson eluding the pressure right. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know it's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do. But when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try to match his athleticism.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11.
Middle.
Quick strike out wide by Jackson. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Zay Flowers, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Ravens are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
13. Hey, middle.
From the gun, Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line.
Hey, middle.
Here's Jackson to throw. And that'll be incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
And Jackson throwing once more. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, 29 yards. And the Ravens are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. They said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Jackson going to shift him around. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Play action. Now Jackson. On target to his man, Likely. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
No, we changed it.
And now an audible here into something else. First down carry for Henry. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, it's Henry. Room here to run. And he is finally brought down at the Ravens 11. 66 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Now Jackson. And he's got it. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Rashad Bateman on the touchdown throw from Lamar Jackson. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
They're on the 28-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. First carry now for Justice Hill. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. 2nd and 11 now. Now it's Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. That is caught. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Now it's Jackson. Forced out to his, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Here's Jackson.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They go play action with Jackson. Out to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Jackson. Over the middle, complete. It's Flowers. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Nothing flashy there. The slant to the slot.
Part of the frustration for the defensive guys, because it's a quick play, and you know it's going to be a bang-bang play in terms of the throw and the catch, and then he's able to absorb the contact to complete it.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
And the Raven 1st down.
Henry out of the pistol. The 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, 43 yards.
And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7.
Ravens 7. Tyler Luke to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away.
Dangerous return man showing it here.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
That is caught. Rashad Bateman.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To throw is Jackson. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Zay Flowers.
In the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely. Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
DC ready?
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at the 34.
We change it. Go.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Jackson now. Escaping the pressure right.
That one into the hands of Flowers.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So in Raven territory now. Here's a first and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Hill. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Jackson from the shotgun.
That's complete. Left side to Bateman.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Go.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. From the gun, it's Jackson. Being chased out left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. To throw again is Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Play action. It's Jackson. Flushed out right. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down at a 21-yard gain.
First down, Baltimore.
Hey, look, what? You at? Hey, Ozzy, you what?
They go play action now. Jackson.
They're looking deep here for Flowers.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, they have that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now Lamar changing the look.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jackson flush to his right. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the 1st.
First down, Ravens.
They'll try the right side with Henry. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run.
He's still on his feet.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Ravens will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that
one. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to...
Oh, he sheds himself free. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 28 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. From the gun, Jackson. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out. on this third quarter of play. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the fourth.
DC, ready?
2nd and 10.
180. Sit on.
Back to throw.
Jackson. They're looking deep here for Flowers.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 44 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Back to throw again.
This will go to Henry out wide.
And in for the Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry. A 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Ravens have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
That's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Henry up the middle. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out.
They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards. And boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here's 1st and 10.
Report. Sit up. Hey, Ozzie. Sit up.
Jackson to throw. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
The nice thing is that you've still got all your timeouts, so the middle of the field, that should still be an option, especially if you see the defenders pinching the sideline. You can run a little seam route right here and pick up some nice yardage.
DeAndre Hopkins making the catch.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Jackson. Bateman's got it on the crossing route here.
And he's going to be brought down right there at the 29-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Jackson.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
Adafe Owe showing off the pass rush skills. Here's 2nd down. Now Jackson.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. Throwing, Jackson. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
The extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. 35 seconds to play. Everything will come down here to this onside kick. And who's got it? I think the Ravens do, yes. And they're going to win this football game. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it.
And he has the Ravens 1st down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it.
It's a pickup of 13, and with that 13 yards, this ball game just about over.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.